Some of the most interesting discoveries are those that we can't initially explain, and trail cameras are a great way of capturing things when humans aren't around. When there's no people, things like wildlife tend to become more confident. However, in recent years, a number of strange creatures and objects have been detected by these trail cameras, leaving people with more questions than answers. One of the most recent ones to make the rounds on social media is this photograph, with the rancher saying that their camera had taken a burst of images of a strange object that could be seen approaching one of his bulls. He said that you can see the mysterious light moving around the area, and that as each photograph was taken it was getting closer to the bull, almost as if inspecting it. The event happened in California, and the rancher said that they're looking for ideas about what this object is, and why it was so interested in his bull. Users said that you can see that it's changing shape, and appears to be giving off a bright green colour. Something to notice that this isn't the first time that farmers have reported seeing these lights, and although the farmer didn't report that anything bad had happened, others have said that shortly after seeing these strange lights their cattle seemed to vanish into thin air. This is a topic that's been long investigated by those who research this subject, but as of right now there's no concrete answer for what these lights are, and why they've been seen approaching cattle. One user said the following: "Although I don't own a farm, I know someone that has seen similar lights, and they too said they appear to be interested in the cattle. Luckily for him though, he said that nothing ever happened, but described the objects around 2 feet in diameter, whizzing around his property and flying right up to the cattle. He said that he knew something was there because the cattle would get spooked and would run away, after which the object would then shoot into the sky." Another user said that in one of the photographs it looks like the bull is looking directly at the light source, which they says proves that something is there. Others suggested that it may have been created by something hitting the camera's lens, or that it was a camera anomaly, but said this doesn't explain how the object appears to change shape, and also move around the field. Others question whether this was something like ball lightning. Lightning has always been at the centre of a mystery and wonder for our ancestors over the millennia. Even today there are still unexplainable mysteries surrounding the phenomena that we just can't seem to understand. One such case is that of ball lightning. Ball lightning is the strange occurrence of when the conditions appear to be just right, and the static discharge of a normal thunderstorm creates what appears to be floating balls of pure lightning and energy. Not only do these strange unexplainable instances of ball lightning create an unexplainable perfect spherical shape, out of what should normally be a line connected the negative and positive charges of sky and ground, but they also appear to move erratically through the sky, and have often been mistaken as mysterious encounters. Although these encounters have been documented for hundreds of years, with depictions being created in order to show what the eyewitness encountered, scientists are no closer to understanding what causes ball lightning, and believe that the circumstances surrounding the appearance might be completely unexplainable, given the numerous amount of variables surrounding their creation. Additional information gathered by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration also show that these groupings of ball lightning appear to create strange instances of pure radiation, such as that of gamma and cosmic radiation. It's due to this that many people theorize that the electromagnetic properties of the ball lightning is converting the massive amount of electrical energy caused by lightning into a pure form of radiation that seems unexplainable in its transformation. Other reports have claimed that instances of ball lightning seem to be similar to that of a 60-watt bulb, and have even come through windows in houses without shattering them. Despite this overwhelming evidence given of their existence and their strange nature, it appears that scientists are no closer to understanding the cause and strange properties of ball lightning. Although ball lightning is an interesting topic in itself, some who have researched these mysterious objects have suggested that this isn't what's being seen, pointing out that ball lightning has a limited amount of charge, and that these glowing objects have been seen flying above areas for several hours. However, amateur researchers have noted that the two are similar, but say that ball lightning appears to fly slowly in the sky, being taken by the wind, while the glowing objects that have been seen by ranchers appear to have the ability to fly at extreme speeds. Interestingly, this isn't the first time that we've heard of this happening. Located southeast of Ballard, Utah, is a property that has become synonymous in the coming years as being a gateway into an other world. The property has been given the nickname of Schema Krange, given the sheer number of encounters over the past several years that seem to not only be growing in oddity. Outside of the numerous claims of skinwalkers throughout the region of Schema Krange, there appears to be a number of incredible sightings of mysterious lights and bright floating orbs that have left many to refer to the ranch as the strangest place on earth. The first ever reported sighting of a mysterious flying object was reported by the family that lived on the ranch, that had originally believed the craft to have been some form of top secret military project of immense size. According to the family, the object that they had seen was as large as several football fields, and was covered in a number of strange blinking lights. The morning after the sighting, the entire ground of the ranch where the object was claimed to have rested was left with a massive depression that gave a perfect imprint of the craft on the soil beneath it. Other strange encounters was that of hearing voices speak in a strange language that was seemingly coming out of thin air, a strange creature standing at more than 7 feet tall beside a large floating glowing orb, as well as cows completely disappearing out of thin air and reappearing the next day as a mutilated mess. One of the most frightening claims was that during the night, a strange bouncing ball of light had come to their house and was bouncing around the property. This would lead to their 3 dogs to break free and begin chasing the ball away from the house, only for them to never return after vanishing from thin air, along with the bouncing ball of light. Others who have been there have said that something always seems to go wrong when one of the events happen. One researcher posted the following statement: "During the early 2000s, I was sent in as part of a team to investigate Schema Krange. When our team was carrying out tests on the ranch, we encountered mysterious lights, along with various other strange things. Early on in the investigation, we noticed these large blue objects flying around in the sky that were able to suddenly stop and then fly away at extreme speeds. However, when we tried to take photographs and videos, we noticed that the equipment would stop working. Fast forward a week and once again we observed strange lights in the sky. However, as before, when we went to take some photographs, the batteries on our camera were suddenly drained. We then set up cameras around the property and had them running 24/7. Fast forward 2 weeks and again mysterious lights could be seen in the sky, and once we checked the footage that had been recording the ranch, we discovered that the videos had cut out a matter of seconds before the crash arrived. We found that this was something that kept happening. There was also something that had stopped us from getting the evidence. I understand what people mean when they say that the air is alive. It felt like we were being played with." To add to the mysteries, after these encounters, ranchers have reported finding evidence of a strange jelly-like substance, only for it to disintegrate once it's touched, or saying that it seeps into the soil if it's left. In fact, some have even reported watching the material fall from the sky as the objects fly in the area, only adding to the overall mystery of the encounter. So what do you make of this interesting photograph, and what do you think is causing it? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.